Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555. Divine Feminine, it's your time. It's you versus the Karmic, no less. They claim to have found Jesus, found the one, seen the light when the closest they've ever been to a Bible was bent over a hotel nightstand. Yes, indeed. They're going in hard. Hard! Let's dive in, darling dear. See what's going on. The planetary energies today, Divine Feminine. The Sun in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces, no less. An artistic aspect. It encourages creativity, imagination, and in getting in touch with your spiritual side. Some things ain't quite adding up. Some things are hitting they, them, and differently. Oh, okay. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection before we dive in. Energies up. Let's dive in, darling dear. See what's going on. Okay. Good. As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoke blood. Right. Energy around the big cat. What's been served? Why are they mad? Why all of a sudden they're saying they've seen the light? They know the path. Right? Building blocks, because you've created a new beginning for yourself, darling dear. You took the stones of hate, envy, right? And out fucking ease blood and built a whole new you, a whole new beginning. One brick at a time, darling dear. We have a 2 and an 8, the High Priestess as well as the Strength, darling dear. This is about you leading with dignity. You look fabulous. Fabulous. New beginning, darling dear. The energy of the 10 speaks about what? The ending of one cycle. A full-on transformation. You completed some kind of cycle, darling dear. This talks about what? Breaking generational curses. Wasn't easy, was it? Went into the DNS. It wasn't fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. But fortunately for you, Divine Feminine, you realized you were a prototype of your lineage. Big cat personified. And stripped away the toxic and the toxicities of it all. Oh, realizing fresh shit does indeed shine in the sunlight, guys. Yes, baby. The full-on Judases in a Peter suit. You've seen them aplenty. The masked marauders love to wear the mask and no condom. This same one is saying they found Jesus. I told you. Hotel nightstand is where they saw the Bible as they were being bent over or was bending over. Didn't work for them, eh? Everything they chucked at you, everything they said you wasn't. This is the tower. They've got major tower moments going off in their craniums. Press, pumped and perturbed, guys. They tried to plunder, pillage and loot your life. Leave peccadillos such that you'd stay in other worth. I'm seeing a feminine energy at the top of a pyramid. This is about what? You coming out as cream of the crop, darling dear. Crop, whip. Yes, baby, Khaleesi. Put it right back there. You broke a cycle, darling dear. All that glitters is not. This is a lot of negative energies. You could have been amongst a family of females where every single one of them's been abused in one way or another by their partners. This is about breaking the cycle. You was always different, darling dear. You had no assistance in gaining your greatness. This also reminds me of Venus, the goddess of love and abundance. Love of self. You love yourself to the core after what you've overcome. Yes, baby, fork in the road. Wondering what you're taking one look back at the F shit, realizing you don't want it, you don't fancy that, you're not having it. Realizing how far you've come. Sometimes you have to stand still, sit quietly, and ponder what you've overcome, Divine Feminine. And ain't nobody this side of the creation gonna be bending you over a hotel nightstand for you to see the Bible. And no Father God Most High. Just saw 555 on the counter. Full on change, darling. There is a foot. Posh clap. Pinkies up. Don't ask me where my ring is, blood. Fairies decided I couldn't have it today. I'm not looking for it. My eyes are cut into the left and right, I tell you this. But I am not pressed, pumped, or perturbed. Base of the deck, darling dear. You knew when it was time to go. And you walked that narrow path, darling dear. And now you've realized what? You've bucked up on a ball gown. Why? You are dancing. The dance of your life. You've got into the music of the universe. Embraced your transformation. Law 25 of the 48 laws of power. You are constantly recreating yourself. The 4 and a 2 goes... What is this? 4 and a 5 goes to a 9. Hermit energy, isolation, self-improvement. That DNS did you well. You fared thee well. Took it like a boss, darling dear. This is about rising above your negative paradigms, what you was born into. We see the number 13 on the fork in the road card. This is what Scorpio energy, again, a full-on transformation. You ain't the same cat you was a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. You've changed in so many ways. Your growth game is off the chart, power grid. Know who you are. They know who you are. They, them, and yeah. Hey, claiming to be Jesus' best mate. Let me tell you something. They're Jesus' friend, not yours, mate. Base of the deck. Somebody who's jelly bug gaily. Queen of Cups on its face. This person is emotionally draining, bitter, twisted. This also has the energy of an ex-friend. Somebody who was in your circle and was unmasked as a full-on Judas in a Peter suit, darling dear. This is what... Also somebody in a love situation where you got to the fork in the road, where you said, it's me or you, blood. So get the black bags. Dude, come back. You're weird. Yes, you came to that conclusion. Let's give it a good shufti. Look down. Why are you looking up? You need to see what's going on. I'm not taking all those cards. I wasn't ready. Sometimes the cards just forcefully ejaculate onto the tableau and I'm not ready. Base of the deck, Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective, darling dear. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. This is about being spiritually blessed. This is also you releasing yourself from mental torment and torture. This is about you moving away from the toxic, those that will stand and watch your downfall. This is releasing family members. We're seeing Othello. World card, darling dear, on its face. On its face. Ending of a cycle. One that was fraught with drudgery, right? And codependence. Your emancipation and independence day began when you realized who you was, Divine Feminine, and what you had to bring to the table. The Othello is represented by the letters O and F, as well as the numbers 84, 85, 86, and 87. It also speaks about birthright heritage. This is family that you left behind, darling dear, or personages that you saw as family. You left them behind. You had to. Whomsoever you left behind, darling dear, they feel full on foolish. As you stand on your what? Your blocks, darling dear. Your blocks of common sense, infinite possibilities. You're good, clean, good. Yeah? Being guided, darling dear, by your ancestral team. Current energy around the divine feminine big cat. You realize that what? Divine feminine, if the right hand offends thee, you cut it off. They didn't like the cutoff, darling dear. They didn't like the memo. They didn't like the reenactment. And they sure as she's naive didn't enjoy the full-on Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. Yes, baby, love and light. Two of these and one of those. No, they don't enjoy it. Energy around divine feminine at this moment in time. Looking at these Trojan horses, darling dear, peeling away the layers, realizing there was nothing but a beta in your life. The B is for a back, front, neck stabber. The A is for an abuser. The I is for the imposter in them. The E is for the exploiter. They exploited your everything, darling dear. Those that took your energies and gave to another. That person was dating you, divine feminine. And now that you're gone, they've got to deal with the doppelganger. Good for them. The R is for the recklessness, darling dears. Reckless with your time and your energies. The S is for the shapeshifter in them, darling dear. Shape-shifting and mean. They are soulless and goalless. Yes, baby. Energy around divine feminine. Big cat, 4 cards came out. We've got what? The Knight of Wands, the dick dealer, the mattress back, the animal in a kitten heel. Somebody that had to be what? Told to push off, mate. Get the black bags. It's not homosexual. Listen, ain't no sunshine, right? Since you've been gone, you've been making what? Great leaps and bounds. Some of you have learned a new craft. Your health has returned. This also speaks about business contracts, right? Working together, right? 9 of Cups, moving towards your wish fulfillment, divine feminine. You're fabulous. Whomsoever this is, they're stagnant and stuck at this moment in time, still eyeing what you've got going on, trying to see if they can get into the same rhythm as you. Talk about manifestation, darling. They're trying to manifest you back. This is why they're crossing your mind. You better what? Uncross your mind and shine up your genie lamp. You are getting wish fulfillment, divine feminine. Can we have one card now, please? You're getting your wish fulfillment. You understood when it was time to hold them, fold them, right? And do your what? 1-2 step. Come through, Ciara, push, clap. Temperance, darling dear. Patience and faith, the size of a mustard seed. In the upright, I might add Sagittarius energy. This is about balance, and you've been on your purpose. Some of you are meditating. You're getting many downloads. It's about your manifestations, darling dear. You must make sure you write them down. It might not be clear at this moment in time. Sometimes it's just confirmation that you're on the right path. This is about moderation. Some of you are saving your pentacles, darling dear, for a greater good. You've got a bigger idea, a bigger picture that you're keeping silent about. This is about dignity, darling dear, and being guided. Base of the deck, darling dear. Death card on its face. Whomsoever you left in the past is stagnant and stuck. They are going through it. I'm talking about a full-on DNS. Yes, baby, dark night of the soul. Don't like to say it out loud. Had to look over my shoulder. Energy of the karmic. Person or personages. Closest, as I said, closest they've been to a Bible is bent over a hotel nightstand. Or is it a motel where you pay by the hour? Ran through and sorry. What did look? We saw it at the top of the read, darling dear. Queen of Cups, jealous of you, darling dear, lying and spying, right? And having to drink of their own bitterness. If this is someone's mother, there is no one's mother. You know gender is fluid. This is a Mitch or a bitch, darling dear, spying and wishing all sorts of nasty things on you, Divine Feminine. This also speaks about somebody wanting to come through and create a little bit of drama, darling dear. Seeing if they can tempt you into F shit. Oh, hell no. This could be an older female, a sister, a cousin, a colleague, right? It could also be a male, a full-on Mitch, darling dear. Not wishing you well. They would love to come and tempt you and get you off your feng shui and your gangster. Are you mad blood, bruh, or cis string? Don't allow it. Don't allow them to call you back. Call your ancestors at any time. They're here to assist you, Divine Feminine. And they can't help unless you ask. They're sent in by Father God Most High. So that you can what? Clear away the taffy. Because you know how to get to your milk and honey, darling dear. Peace can't be bought or bartered. This is you knowing from a what? Deep within. Just as they know that you are bound for greatness. The 4 and the 3 goes to a 7, Chariot, Cancer energy. We have the 2 and the 5. That's what? Taurus energy, Hierophant energy. The 5 and the 1 goes to the 6, right? This is about balance and equilibrium, darling dear. Being online, in line with your what? Highest purpose on this Malkuth. You've changed so much, Divine Feminine. But when you look into the mirror, you see the same face, but the eyes, darling dear. There's not pain in your eyes. It's a deep knowing that you are loved, a divine child, and you are on a path. Yes, it's been lonely, but it's for a reason, darling dear. You had to get rid of every last piece of toxicity, the backstabbers, those merchants of slander, Jeremiah 9:40. On slander, I said slander, yes, slaughter and slander. Always on the balls of their feet with the wickedness. These simpletons. Feeble-minded for sure. You got peace. Because on the base of their deck, World card. Some of them, if this was a love situation, they didn't want you to end it. In juxtaposed to the Temperance, some of you were drinking and in your cups in that situation. You had all sorts of psychoses, darling dear. When I see Temperance, I think about spa. This talks about skin issues. Phantom pains in your body parts, darling dear, because of the situation you was in. A situation that you was dealing with the codependent, darling dear. They had to break you down in order to feel good about themselves. What else is going on? This is a lot of fucking ease blood, and it's also intel of the highest kind. They had you as a victim of hate from the gate, wanted you to continue to drink of the opium, but you, Divine Feminine, chose to walk that lonely path. You broke a generational curse. Be proud. Matthew 10:14, all day, every day. When you're being disrespected, darling dear, on a soul level, you dust off your sandals and you head out. And don't look back. Remember Lot's wife. Full on Salt Bay. How you're being seen? 7 of Wands, your block game, block party, darling dear. Feng shui it out. You don't see them, you don't hear them, the darkest glass. When you go out into public, if they should come into your hemisphere. This also speaks about blocking your messages. You've blocked them on all of your social medias. And this is what brought the calm. This is what brought the inner you onto the surface, darling dear. This talks about what? Them still being in competition with you. They're still sending them their darts. Trying to take you off your gangster, I told you. Trying to manifest you back into F shit. You're not taking the ticket that they're offering to a situation that is full of drudgery and jealousy. Strength card on its face, darling dear. This person has addictions. They're abusive and extremely petty go-getty. You couldn't even speak to this person in a look. This is what you're serving: calmness, right? Human communication. You wanted to talk out their behaviors. Why are you behaving? Why are you being so mean? Oh, pardon me, that was a spiritual belch. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, came from my tummy bottom because I speaks the truth roof. Pinkies up, you try to calm down the demon's strongest worker. The demon's strongest worker. This person that came to you filled with traumas and an agenda, who loved the attention of many, easily tempted, fed into their ego, darling dears. This person is jealous of you. If it's a sister, you're doing something about calming, healing. This is also what? Like a teacher. You're sitting down teaching others things, or you're learning things, whatever you've learned. They're jealous of everything that you've got going on. And hating your guts. They hate your eyelashes, blood. Them don't like it, like I said. Energy that's being served at you. Your block game is like from the gods, darling dear. You understand low vibing, bottom feeding energies, and as you harness the energy of the portal of the 1111 yesterday, darling dear, you are protected and you are guided. Energy around them. They're trying to get to a calmer place in their cranium. Some of them have been told to what? Pack your bags. This talks about an eviction, being displaced, darling dear. Looking for a purchase, a safe purchase. They're thinking about something, trying to get to a calmer state. Trying to get to a calmer state. This person is in their cups. They're drinking, they're drugging, they're taking on multiple other energies outside of themselves, darling dear, that are not from God. Low vibing nature. They are searching for what? New energy, another power grid, or possibly to manifest you back. This person is not in your hemisphere. They've been told to fetch the black bags or you left. One way or the other. They're not having a nice time. No. They are not having... Let me clarify this. A nice time at what? Look. Codependent. Drama-filled, darling dear. Oh my God. Real hairline taking stuff, guys. Brock pocketers, buddy. Have you got a dime? Them don't have a pentacale. This speaks about being in debt, darling dear, as well as karmic debt. Nothing like being on the docket. In Keitha. You will pay that piper. This person is codependent. I told you, destabilized foundation. Extremely superficial, still trying to keep up appearances, just like Hyacinth Bouquet, eh? When we all know it's bucket blood, bucket, bottomless pit. They're looking for somebody to donate into them, pour energy into, somebody that gives them shows them the slightest crook of a finger, and they'll be on you, mate, like white on rice. Back to give you rinse and repeat of what? All that glittered. That was not gold. It was what? Gold foil. Used. Next move for you. Keep it moving, darling dear. Right? Mind clear. as you move towards the seeds you sow, darling dear. This is about what? Reaping what you sowed. This is your ancestral team, the birds pulling you out of the DNS as you wrapped yourself in that red cloak of wisdom, balancing out your root chakra. You got out of survival mode, darling dear. In some cases, you survived off of saliva. Come through, bugle, posh, clap. Messages coming towards you at a rapid pace. This is a return on investments, whatever you've been focusing on, darling dear. Some of you cried many a tear, wondering if your efforts have been in the right direction. Well, the universe is telling you, yes, divine feminine. You have notification coming in. Multiple streams of income, it looks like. Whatever you sat down and focused on, you was guided to, darling dear. Guided. What of the karmics? The back, front, neck, stabbing snakes of it all. Did anything just turn over then? The cards are playing with me. The next move, King of Swords. Listen. Listen. Them still a spy and a lie. They're going through it, mate. Whatever decision they made, it was what? It was a triggered decision, right? This person is emotionally cold. They are what? Quick to speak with what? A vicious tongue. This is a lying liar. Wouldn't know the truth if it smacked them in their face. This also speaks about incoming. This person is moving towards what? A very nasty end, darling dear. Somebody's lying on them. Some kind of truth that they tried to hide behind a lie is about to be revealed. They're about to be exposed. The King of Swords also speaks about what? Media, social media, darling dear. They're going to be unveiled. Oh. Nothing to do with you, divine feminine. Yes, baby. Whatever. See, everything is a sign. Whatever ministrations they planned, darling dear, they was a con person. They came in to trick you and to steal your energy. They're a liar. Conniving, but no weapon formed against you shall prosper. If they're trying to manifest you back, it's not going to work, darling dear. All they're going to do is be stuck in their cranium, going on what? A hamster wheel, bitter and twisted, taking out on all and sundry around them as they draw in more drama, yes baby, more drama from the codependent. They are codependent. They need their energy, darling dear. Emotionally cold. This person is stunted at a young age. Emotionally. Final outcome for divine feminines before we leave this melee. Thank you. Ace of Wands, creative new beginning. This is about you, what? Continue to move forward. Continue to focus on your passions, darling dear, right? As you have been doing, continue to remain calm, dignity, right? You've got things going on. You also have what? The King of Wands. No weapon formed against you. Those with the unsatisfied eyes, darling dear. The Punani of Fatum that has no pause or chill factor. They haven't forgotten you. They will always be stuck on you, darling dear. And what you brought to the table. Now they're missing you once you've gone. You got away by the skin of your proverbial balls, darling dear. You also have this looking up. This cheating chitara would love to sneak back into your life. This is also about ruminating thoughts. Let that shit go, darling dears, as you've been pulled out of it by your ancestral team. This person wants to manifest you back, right? But the Wands also speaks about what? Spiritual strength. The fork in the road for you, darling dear, is whether you're going to take the enlightenment, take the lesson, and continue to move forward. And as there's a difference, right, between moving on and moving forward. Moving on, right, you still got the pain of what they did. When you move forward, you take the lesson. And you step up the game. Final outcome for the Karmics. Listen. Then my God, listen. Look at this shit. It was in the reverse, the Karma card. This is the devil, darling, dear. Capricorn energy. We also got the what? The 10 of Wands on its face. They want to drop a burden. They want to, but they're living in their karma. Addictions, addictive behavior, addicted to sex, addicted to lying, addicted to what? Manipulation. They would love to put that energy on someone else, especially you, Divine Feminine. They want to see if they've got some kind of pull in your life. I told you. They're worried about your Pentacles. They see you as the Empress and good news. They would love to have you back. I told you. They're trying to manifest you back. You better fight it with your everything. Fortunately for you, Divine Feminine, today is Friday. Get into your Venus bath, darling dear. Psalms 91, Psalms 51. Psalms 121, read it. Talk it into the water and let it go. All that glitters is not gold, darling dear. Let's get some more messages up for Divine Feminine. Somebody would like to come back into your life. Someone who lied and cheated, right? Nearly robbed you of your purpose. Had you what? Like you had oatmeal in your cranium. Just gonna have a look at this. All that glitters is not gold. Where's ye old kipper? Tarot moments going off in their cranium, darling dear. Because Father God is clearing up a thing or two. I told you, when Father God is for you, no weapon formed against the big cat Divine Feminine shall prosper. Some of you are in the army, right? Feeling a bit disillusioned about it. You're about to leave. Told you. A gift of a new beginning. This is the Star card. In Tarot, a miracle is afoot, darling dear, for you. That's been handed to you by the universe, right? I told you. Nothing like a bit of judgment, eh? A bit of what? The wiki dub plate remix. This is about judgment coming onto them. If it's a legal case, darling dear, those papers have been delivered. Your case, look at all of these books. You've got evidences. Intel, darling dear. That can't be denied. And with Father God at your back, the Agent Smith affiliates are going to get what they truly deserve. What you give out, you get. What do you mean you're going to get away on this Malkuf? No, babe. Not getting away with that shit. Told you. They're trying to manifest you back. That's their judgment, darling dear. Right? 1 and a 6 goes to a 7. Then we've got the 3 and 10. Possibly for the next 10 years. They're going to be reaping the karma of what they did to you. Male and female. Continue with your distant horizons. You drop that anchor. The anchor of what? Shame, right? Regret, right? Confusion. Lack of the worth. Dropped it like a hot potato or potato, depending on your perspective. This is about moving forward. A new beginning. Some of you are going to be traveling. Yes, baby. And as I always say, they respect you enough to only talk about you behind your back, darling dear. Hated by many, confronted by none. Why? Because you realize who you were. Boss mode. This is also my God card again. In the Kipper deck, you've been given a new world. Enlightenment, darling dear. 5 speaks about change. Change brought about from conflict. With what? A lying hoe. Yes, baby, a homosexual. An opportunist. Somebody that came with the opium. Wherever they are stuck with a harlot who's wasting their time. And their children are what? Urchins, mate. Little Fagans in the making. Their pocket is being picked, rinsed out and dried on a daily basis, blood. All because of carnal. Well, that's their business. I told you. The closest they've been to a Bible is being bent over a hotel nightstand. Told you. A match made in Hades. Toxic relationship. This is about you, what? Delivering those papers, being released, darling dear. If this is a situation, a work situation, you're about to leave that situation and you're leaving with what? Papers, darling dear. Papers. They've got to give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. This is your season, Divine Feminine. As the what? Big Cat Chronicles continues. Ace of the deck, I told you, new beginning. Some of you are what? About to hear of a pregnancy. A new start, a fresh start. Looking at it with childlike eyes, enthusiasm. Every day is a gift, darling dear. A journey of a lifetime. Yes, baby. Them I go through it. And they're trying to manifest you back to go through it with them. No, you've got the building blocks. The fork in the road, darling dears, is to hold your gangster. Continue to move forward. We don't move on, we move forward. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that's stalking you, darling dear. What's this? Right? Pinky's up, darling. Moving badness. What does that mean? Bad means good in my vocabulary. Badass alchemist ways, darling dear. North Node. All day, every day. Go to your birth natal chart, look for your superpowers, and live accordingly. Because whatever you've done up to this point, your ancestral team, Father God Most High, Mother Isis applauds you. This is why you have the 4 and the 3. Goes to 7, Chariot energy. Show determination and strength, darling dear. Continue to move forward. Again, it speaks about a journey or the purchase of a vehicle or a vehicle getting back on the road. Guidance. 5-5 means to what? Let certain shiznai go once and for all. Understanding that it's been divinely orchestrated to be so. And so be it mote. Continue with your full-on tinky winky, darling dear. They are seeing you from a different perspective, from the nosebleed section, no less. 911 Freddy Krueger Mudheart. Right? The merchants of slander, I told you, on the balls of their feet, hating. Because it's happening for you, Divine Feminine. Whatever you did, you're doing it like a boss. And they're out there steady taking note. Trying to get their echo praxic on. But you are playing what? Chess, not checkers. 5 moves ahead. Dexterous to the core. I begs me say, I begs you say. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to Teesprings, Todd love to Patreon, or simply come back here. If you require a more in-depth personal read, please email me at frequency.
I don't know who you are, but you can tell me. In Siri settings, tap on my info and then choose yourself from your contacts.
In Siri settings? What the hell's going on here? Siri, I didn't ask you anything. What have you done to my music? Siri behaves like a bitch. You messed up my ending, blood. I'm telling you. Unscrupulous. Anyway, like I was saying, darling, if you require more in-depth personal read, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.